Get me out of here.
Can't see them.
Take a shot, stand up.
Sorry.
All rise.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were.
You want to swap seats? I think she's coming after you. Swap seats. Switch with Marcus.
Dearly beloved, as we are gathered here today in the sight of God and family and friends to witness the holy ritual of matrimony linking Brian and Susan, we ask that we start with a moment of silent reflection to center ourselves, to prepare for a reverential ceremony. Also, turn off your cell phones. Kevin. Please be seated. We'd like to begin with a reading chosen by the couple. Marriage Joins Two People in the Circle of Its Love by Edmund O'Neill, which will be read by Susan's goddaughter, Jocelyn Garofalo. Both in on the dress.
Marriage is a commitment to life, the best that two people can find and bring out in each other. It offers opportunities for sharing and growth that no other relationship can equal. It is a physical and an emotional joining that is promised for a lifetime. Within the circle of its love, marriage encompasses all of life's most important relationships. A wife and a husband are each other's best friend, confidant, lover, teacher, listener, and critic. And there may come times when one partner is heartbroken or ailing, and the love of the other may resemble the tender caring of a parent for a child. Marriage deepens and enriches every facet of life. Happiness is fuller, memories are fresher, commitment is stronger, even anger is felt more strongly and passes away more quickly. Marriage understands and forgives the mistakes life is unable to avoid. It encourages and nurtures new life, new experiences, and new ways of expressing love that is deeper than life. When two people pledge their love and care for each other in marriage, they create a spirit unique unto themselves which binds them closer than any spoken or written words. Marriage is a promise, a potential made in the hearts of two people who love each other and takes a lifetime to fulfill.
A lovely reading, and it's no doubt that you guys picked that reading. I asked the couple to fill out a questionnaire separately, and both their answers about marriage were very similar to that wedding, which means either you guys are made for each other or you cheated on my assignment. But either one, you're in it together, so that's what we're about. Serendipity, the occurrence and development of events by chance in a happy or beneficial way, a happy accident. This is the first word that came to mind upon hearing Brian and Susan's story. Two history teachers sign up for a class. They sit in the back of the room to make sure they can bolt out as soon as the instructor says so, you know, like good teachers would. They get put in the same group to discuss the class and they hit it off. They both realize then and there that this is someone they would like to have in their lives. Yet alas, the timing is not right for them to be anything but friends. They do try to cultivate the friendship by emails and hanging out in groups, but we know how life can be, and we let good things slip away due to the pressures and stresses of our daily grind. But again, serendipity. At a stoplight in Oceanside, our couple would see each other heading in opposite directions, as if some higher power did not want them to forget about each other. Years pass and our heroes have some tough times, and yet the timing now is right. The stage is set. Brian has found peace by teaching yoga, and as he is known to do, he has put his own spin on it. A strength yoga class with rock music. A manly sort of class. Not the sort of class that might attract a beautiful young lady like Susan, but serendipity, and our couple meets again. Brian remembers that his first words to her as she entered the studio and re-entered his life was, "You're Susan, right?" "Nice job, boss, real slick." However, Brian wrote to me later that he damn well knew who she was. Class went well, but the conversation in the parking lot was the real story of the night. The connection was real and exciting. It was organic. Susan recalls falling in love with Brian right then. She also recalls that Brian got in his car and bolted and peeled out of the parking lot. She likes to think because he was so nervous and flustered. Brian says he had something to go to, I don't know. As most modern romance stories go, the next day had Facebook friend requests and acceptances. Thank you, Kevin. And the rest, as they say, is history. I find it so interesting about the timing of why things happen. Would this couple be who they are without the experience that they have had happen to them? Would they be the perfect fit they are now? Would they be as ready as they are now to pledge themselves to each other and the marriage they start today? They both agree that they have brought balance to each other's life. They enjoy cooking together in a healthy, organic way, although Brian is trying and failing to get Susan to break away from the diet every once in a while. Susan feels that Brian is often distracted by the TV on in the background and checking his phone and social media, especially in the bathroom in the morning. That's gross. Susan, my wife, and most women here would say that it's not a Brian trait, but a male trait. Yet Brian does listen, and he knew to include the lyrics, "You're the yellow bird I've been looking for," from Susan's favorite band in his proposal. As two avid yoga devotees, you both know the need for balance, for focus, for deep thought and meditation, and every once in a while some deep breathing to calm down and to forget and to forgive. You know that yoga, like marriage, takes work and practice. You will not always get it right, but with focus and communication on how to balance each other, you will find that peace and strength you have been searching for and that you have now found. Continue to seek stability in each other. Trust your strengths and those of your partner to counter each other's weaknesses and to help each other improve upon them. Communicate your needs and listen deeper to those things said and unsaid. Or simply stated, continue to be the people you are, but joined as one couple. All right, enough of me. You guys ready? You guys ready?
Yeah.
Brian and Susan, the covenant which you are about to make with each other is meant to be a beautiful and sacred expression of your love for each other. As you pledge your vows to each other, and as you commit your lives to each other, we ask that you do so in all seriousness, and yet with a deep sense of joy, with the deep conviction that you are committing yourself to a dynamic, growing relationship of trust, mutual support, and caring love. Brian, will you have Susan to be your wedded wife, to live together in the covenant of faith, hope, and love? will you listen to her innermost thoughts, be considerate and tender in your care of her, and stand by her faithfully in sickness and in health, and preferring her above all others, accept full responsibility for her every necessity, for as long as you both shall live? If so, say I do. Did you guys hear that?
No, let's hear that.
Susan, will you have Brian to be your wedded husband, to live together in the covenant of faith, hope, and love? Will you listen to his innermost thoughts, be considerate and tender in your care of him, and stand by him faithfully in sickness and in health, and preferring him above all others, accept full responsibility for his every necessity for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Brian, please repeat after me, loudly. I, Brian,
I, Brian,
take you, Susan,
take you, Susan,
to be my lawfully wedded wife,
to be my lawfully wedded wife,
to have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better or for worse,
better or for worse,
for richer or for poor,
for richer or for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish
to love and to cherish
for all the days of our lives.
for all the days of our lives.
I pledge you
I pledge you
my love and faithfulness.
my love and faithfulness.
Susan. I, Susan,
I, Susan,
take you, Brian,
take you, Brian,
to be my lawfully wedded husband,
to be my lawfully wedded
to
husband,
have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better or for worse,
better or for worse,
for richer or for poor,
for richer or for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish
to love and to cherish
for all the days of our lives.
for all the days of our
I
lives.
pledge you
I pledge you
my love and faithfulness.
my love and faithfulness.
The wedding ring is a symbol of eternity. It is an outward sign of an inward and spiritual bond which unites two hearts in endless love. And now, as a token of your love and your deep desire to be united from heart and soul, you, Brian, may place a ring on the finger of your bride. Repeat after me. Susan, I give you this ring
Give you this ring,
as a symbol of my love and fidelity to you.
my love and fidelity to you.
By the same token, Susan, you may place a ring on the finger of your groom. Brian,
Brian,
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol of my love
as a symbol of my love
and fidelity to you.
and fidelity to you.
By the power vested in me by the state of New York, I now pronounce you husband and wife and partners in crime. Their bond has joined. Let no man put asunder. Brian, you may kiss your bride. Because this amazing couple were drawn together by their belief and practice of yoga, I wanted to use the 7 blessings adopted from a Hindu wedding. May this couple be blessed with an abundance of resources and comforts and be helpful to one another in all ways. May this couple be strong and complement one another. May this couple be blessed with prosperity and riches on all levels. May this couple be eternally happy. May this couple be blessed with a happy family life. May this couple live in perfect harmony, true to their personal values and joint promises. May this couple always be the best of friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. and Mrs. Brian Petschauer.
Yay! Bless you both.
I got it. Good time, huh? Sent her over there. Oh, she said. Oh yeah, and good time.
Ladies and gentlemen, while the newly married couple